One, what's up guys, it's your host ENDGAME and welcome to today's video. As you can see by the title and thumbnail of today's video, this is going to be a part 2 to last week's video discussion whether or not Thanos was overpowered in Avengers ENDGAME. In last week's video we took a look at Thor and discussed why he was so weak. However, in today's video we're going to be doing the opposite and looking at Thanos to see if he was a bit too strong in this movie. If it isn't 100% obvious, this video will contain spoilers for the recently released Avengers ENDGAME. That being said, let's hop into today's video. Just want to start off by acknowledging Thanos is strong, like really strong, both in terms of physical capabilities and feats. The man is mad impressive. In the events of Avengers Infinity War, at the start of the movie he is equipped with the Infinity Gauntlet and the Power Stone, and he proceeds to beat the shit out of Hulk, knocks him out, and Hulk doesn't come out again for the remainder of the film. The directors of both Infinity War and ENDGAME, the Russo brothers, confirmed that in this fight scene Thanos did not use the abilities of the Power Stone and he was just that powerful. Towards the end of the film, Thanos participated in 2 other impressive fights, the first being on his home planet Titan, where he is equipped with 4 of the stones at this point and is significantly more powerful than he was at the start of the movie, and he rocks the following heroes: Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Star-Lord, Drax, Mantis, and Nebula, eventually acquiring the Time Stone from Doctor Strange before dipping out to Earth. Here he poops on the heroes on Earth, including the following: Hulkbuster Bruce Banner, Captain America, Black Panther, Falcon, War Machine, Bucky, Okoye, Black Widow, Groot, Scarlet Witch, and kills Vision before obtaining the Mind Stone. Here, like mentioned in our Thor video, Thor severely damages and almost kills Thanos, who is now equipped with all 6 of the Infinity Stones on his Infinity Gauntlet. Because he didn't go for the head, Thanos survives the attack before snapping and dusting half the population in all of existence. This is just a quick recap of things that we've seen Thanos do in the events of Avengers Infinity War, so we know what he is capable of with the Gauntlet and Stones. Moving on to the events of Avengers ENDGAME, we are greeted to a much weaker Thanos. Not saying this Thanos is weak, because he most certainly is not. It's just compared to the Thanos we see in Infinity War, this one does not hold a candle to him. ENDGAME's Thanos does not have the Infinity Gauntlet nor any of the Infinity Stones. All bring insane power and ability enhancers. So we have a base Thanos with no power boost, and what does he do? He shits on our heroes again. In the final fight of the movie, we see Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor, who is dual wielding both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, fight against the Mad Titan. They get their shit rocked. For the most part, this is understandable. Captain America and Iron Man are both human, both with physical enhancements, however they are still human. But Thor, on the other hand, is a literal god who is dual wielding 2 of the strongest weapons that the MCU has seen. Not as powerful as the Gauntlet or the Stones, but both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker were forged for gods to use. But Thanos doesn't care, he still beats Thor's ass. This is the biggest problem I have. This whole point was the basis for my last video, discussing why Thor was so weak in ENDGAME. In Infinity War, Thor was able to severely damage and almost kill a Thanos who was equipped with the Infinity Gauntlet with all 6 of the Infinity Stones, while he was wielding only Stormbreaker. In the events of ENDGAME, Thor fights against a much weaker Thanos who doesn't have the Gauntlet or any of the stones, using only Stormbreaker, but Mjolnir as well, and he gets rocked. Thanos was capable of destroying Captain America's vibranium shield by punching it. My guy was punching the shield and shattered it. That's just crazy how strong he is without any enhancers. Cap was then seen worthy of wielding Mjolnir and was able to damage Thanos. So Cap with just Mjolnir was able to do more damage to Thanos than Thor with both Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. Thanos then calls for backup, and we were treated to this spectacle of a scene. All the Avengers and friends pull up to fight against Thanos and his army. One scene to note during this is an encounter with Captain Marvel, who at first is halting Thanos and attempts to take the Gauntlet and stones away from him, but he then unequips the Power Stone that he uses to basically knock her out. Then Tony takes the stones and ices his ass. So is this Thanos overpowered in Avengers ENDGAME? I want to say yes. But I do acknowledge he is mad strong. Like mentioned earlier, he beat the fuck out of Hulk without the use of any stones. It's just the whole Thor with Mjolnir and Stormbreaker versus base Thanos that gets me. So if you guys agree, let me know in the comment section below. And make sure to give this video a like and subscribe for future amazing content. This has been your host, ENDGAME. Bye.